The discovery of gold in the Abercrombie region in 1851 brought many people into the area seeking fame and fortune. Throughout the Abercrombie River National Park, there are many reminders of its golden heyday. And just off the main track, there's one such reminder of how the old-timers lived. This hut at Licking Hole is a stark reminder of what those seeking riches would endure for what was usually just a few grams of gold. The hut is like a time capsule. It's like the occupants just got up and walked out one day and left all their possessions behind. It's been an amazing day exploring the heights and the history of the park, but it's time to head back to camp because tomorrow I've got something planned for Jess that I know she's going to love.
Hey Ricko, I like how it's the old fella in the new Merc and the young chicks in the old cruiser.
Oh, turn it up, gee whiz.
You know what they say, as you get older you need comfort and air conditioning and all those things, whereas, you know, the younger ones, we can handle these old rigs.
You're right, you know, I can't possibly imagine doing this stuff anymore in the old 60 series I had.
To be honest though, as much as I love my 79, the Mercedes is definitely impressing me. Maybe one day I could do a modern vehicle. But only for a little while. Packing up camp takes next to no time at all, which is a good thing because I can't wait to show Jess what we'll be doing later on this morning.
Didn't even cross my mind. Any day could ever be this fine. There couldn't be a better time. All that I can see is sunshine.
We're heading out of the park towards Taralga, where we'll be stopping for the night at Binacrombi 4-wheel drive and bike park. And my good mate Robyn from Sutto's Powersports has promised Jess and I the ride of our lives.
Long as I can be here with you.
Who said girls don't like getting dirty? Jess and I are fanging around the tracks at the Binacrombi Bike Park with my mate Robyn from Sutto's Powersports. And I've got to tell you, I reckon I'd take this over Ricko's Merc any day. But I reckon Ricko would disagree.
Climate controller right for you?
Well, I'm a little bit too cool actually over here. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you just press that button there, mate. You can adjust your own side.
Oh, I'll just dial that in a little bit. Your seat warming is appropriate.
Absolutely.
You have a appropriately warmed tush.
For these conditions.
Sure, you may have seat warmers, mate, but I am barely even on my seat.
Well, I thought we'd go and enjoy a spot of fishing down by the lake.
I hear the Abercrombie River has some great fishing.
It's full of Abercrombies.
Well, maybe seat warmers would be a good idea about now. And maybe a roof, maybe a windscreen. Yeah, I think it might be time for Jess and I to get out of the rain. But I wonder where the Merc is. While Jess and I try and dry off, Ricko and Dave are getting a line wet. And surprisingly, they're not doing too bad. Yeah, nah, better luck next time, Dingo. Well, it looks like the boys have definitely found the right spot. Well done, Ricko. I reckon it's about time we grace them with our presence.
What's going on, you noisy lot? You're scaring the fish.
Would they let you out of the nursing home for the day?
Hey, you know what? Just like a fine wine. Getting better the older I get.
Yeah, very mature.
Oh, we had some beautiful music on the way down and some nice little spot of quite tranquil fishing. What have you guys been up to?
We've been having a ball, haven't we?
Absolutely. Yeah, playing in the mud up there.
Yeah, we ended up in the rain. It was great.
The youth of today, huh? I'm going to get back to my fishing. That's my happy place.
Yeah, you leave the big boys' toys to us. Let's go, girls.
Well, that's another episode in the bag, and I've got to say I really enjoyed that one. I got to drive a vehicle that I hadn't driven before. I caught some fish, there was plenty of them, and I even got to drive on some tracks that I hadn't seen either, so that was really cool.
Did you just say you caught fishes?
I think so.
Yeah.
All of the fish.
No, I think it was fish. Anyway,
Television doesn't lie, people.
my favourite part would have to be the Polaris. And look, the only bad part about it is I now really want one.
I know, I was washing the mud out of my hair and my clothes for days, but it was so much fun.
Well, next week we're set for another great one, and Jess, you're sticking around, which is tops.
I sure am. I wouldn't miss it for the world. We're going to go chasing brumbies.
Yeah, that's right. So next week we're actually in the New South Wales High Country, and we're going to be chasing the Alpine Brumby, which is pretty cool. And I've also got an amazing track picked out. I think these guys are going to love it.
Oh, the track sounds great. I'm not too sure about the horses though. So make sure you stick around, tune in next week to see what we get up to.
So the producers have asked me to try and demonstrate how steep an incline or decline is with this very advanced piece of scientific technology, a golf ball with some tape on a string. Okay, so I'm going to focus on